Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Samantha and I do fashion and lifestyle videos here on YouTube. And I guess today, a makeup video, but I wanted to share with you my new kind of spring makeup routine because with the sun shining today, I'm very excited for spring and summer. And I wanted to share with you guys some of the products that I have been loving kind of heading into spring and summer. So if you want to see how I get this look, keep watching. But anyways, before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, as I would love to have you guys join the family. And of course, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed. Let's get into this spring summer makeup routine. I have brought you in nice and close, and let's get started. First off, lip balm, because this changing weather here in Canada has wreaked havoc on my poor lips. So I'm using this new Clé de Peau with SPF in it. This one actually has an SPF of 25 and it looks super glowy. I've been absolutely in love with Clé de Peau. Absolutely in love with their products. Now for my base, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of my Stay Glowy Super Gel. I discovered this last summer and I used it all throughout winter. Still using it. I use it on its own. Sometimes I mix it into products. Sometimes I use it as like a primer. I really just use it however I feel like on most days. Now for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Jones Road. Again, a product I discovered last summer, but I'm using the shade Beige. I've gotten a little bit paler throughout the winter, so I actually got a shade that matched my skin a bit better than my other color. So this is a really great foundation because all you really need to do is use your fingers to apply it, and I'm actually only going to apply it in the areas where I am a little bit red. So I'm gonna go in here, a little bit in my forehead and on my chin. And then I'm just going to rub it in kind of like a moisturizer. Now, my favorite thing about the foundation is that it literally just looks like skin or even like a moisturizer. It really doesn't look or feel like traditional foundations, which I love. And I'm just gonna add a bit more here. I've also got a mirror, so if I'm looking not at the camera, I'm just checking out the mirror, making sure I'm putting things where they need to go. And you just get this beautiful glowy natural finish. Now I'm gonna go in with the Jones Road Miracle Balm in Miami Beach. Now I actually ended up purchasing a different shade in this, more of like a tan shade, in the hopes it would be like my Stay Super Glowy Gel, and it's not like that, so I actually do still prefer this shade. Now I'm not a huge blush person, but what I'm gonna do is use this kind of like a highlighter. I'm just kind of rubbing my finger in there, putting it on the tops of my cheekbones. Do the same on this side. Now if you're someone who likes super natural makeup, you could literally just wear this and it looks like your skin but better. Now I'm gonna leave it at that because I just want like a glowy base on my cheekbones. For bronzer, I'm always switching between several. I have a bunch of favorites. Actually, someone was asking in another video what my favorite contour bronzers are. Now there is a difference between contour and bronzer. I use bronzer as contour, that's just what I like to use, but Merit is a brand that I love. Great pricing. I have their Bronze Balm, and then their, what's this one called? The Perfected Complexion Stick. This one I find stays on the skin a little bit more, and there's a better shade range. This guy here, the Bronze Balm, I find it moves around on the skin, but I really like how this looks on natural days. It's a little bit lighter, really beautiful. So Merit is a great brand, but I have been using my Chanel recently. So this is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I believe this is just the original shade, but they have recently expanded their shade range, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go in with this NARS brush, pick up a little bit, and just start stamping that in. And the way I like to do my bronzer is essentially I think back to those perfect summer days, and essentially where I would get naturally tan is where I put my bronzer. A little bit under my chin. then I just make sure it's all really well blended. Whew, I'm like working up a sweat. It's getting warmer and warmer in Toronto, and the AC hasn't been turned on. I feel like this is a yearly spiel from me, but it is the worst when it is boiling hot and the only thing you can turn on is your heat because they haven't turned it off yet. I'm gonna go get my beauty blender wet and I'll be back. Now onto my favorite thing, concealer. I am a concealer junkie. I love concealers. I love buying them. I love wearing them. But I'm gonna go in with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in the shade 5. I will leave all my shades in the description box, by the way, if you need them. But I've really been loving this concealer. I would say it's like a light to medium coverage. So on days that I have dark circles, this guy does not cut it. Putting that out there right now. On days that I have dark circle, I actually go in with my NARS to color correct first, and then I will follow in with some of my lighter concealers. Another great one is my DIOR one. This is the Forever Skin Correct. This one has phenomenal coverage, yet it still looks like skin. But today, I slept well, and I have very few dark circles today, so I am going to use this one and just blend it in with my beauty blender. I also love using this on days that I'm in a rush because it blends really, really nicely with fingers. So I have lots of redness around my nose, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more of the concealer. Perfect, all brightened. And of course, I'm still using my Rare Beauty concealer in 170W. This is like the ultimate brightening concealer, and I'm just gonna put in the tiniest amount in kind of the center, and I'm just going to blend it across. Like, look at that, so bright. I love it so much, and again, it blends out super nicely. Now to set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier. I feel like recently I've been hearing people say not great things about this setting powder, but I like it. It doesn't feel like super heavy underneath my eyes. My favorite is still the HD, is it the Makeup Forever? I don't even know. But that one is still my favorite. It just has flashbacks with flash photography, which for my job and going to events where they use flash photography, it's not a setting powder I can use. Eyeshadows from Jones Road, and I want to try them out. I'm not huge on eyeshadows, but everything about their makeup is supposed to be easy. You can use your fingers, so I feel like I'll be able to use it. So first shade is called Baby Pink, which looks like that. Oh, that looks pretty. I think I'm gonna use that. The other two colors are Cool Brown and Cool Taupe. Now, I know for a fact I'm not into cool shades, so I have a feeling these colors are not gonna cut it for me. I actually did dip into these the other day when I received this, and they are very cool toned. So this is Cool Taupe and this is Cool Brown. I feel like Cool Brown looks a bit promising. This one's definitely very cool toned, so I don't think I'm gonna like that. So I'm gonna put that one away for now, and I think another day I'm gonna try the Cool Brown, but today let's try this Baby Pink eyeshadow. I don't even know how to do it. Do I use a brush? Oh my god, you can tell I don't use eyeshadow. I don't even have a brush for eyeshadow. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use my Morphe M441. This is typically the brush that I use for eyeshadows, so I'm gonna dip it in. I feel like it's not picking up product. Oh yeah, it is. All right, let's try this. Oh, it's just like a little bit of sparkle. I don't know if I like that. I'm not a sparkle gal, but now I have to make both eyes match. Come on. Can you see the sparkle? I'm not sure I'm loving that. It's kind of giving like children's makeup. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Well, since I'm trying it, I'm gonna use my finger and see what happens here. Can you see that? Not sure I love that. I'm gonna make the two eyeballs match. I'll have to try the other colors. So far, this is a bit underwhelming. I will obviously try it again and see how those work out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go in with my Dior palette. This is the eyeshadow palette in 629 Coral Paisley. I've actually really been using this one quite a bit, so I'm gonna try and salvage this eyeshadow a little bit and get spread some of this sparkle. Oh yeah, that's better. This is a palette that I can take from day to night very, very easily, simply by adding a little bit of this darker shade in my outer corner, kind of creating that like smoky eye look, and it instantly makes it look like the perfect evening eye look. Okay, I think that's a bit better. I don't know, I'm not huge on eyeshadow, but yeah, I really didn't like that sparkle situation. Bronzer, another favorite of mine. I'm gonna go in with my Chanel Oversized Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Powder in the shade Medium. Whew, I really did a number on my eyeballs. Not so good. But anyways, I'm gonna go in with this bronzer. Chanel truly, truly does some of the best complexion products in my opinion. Yes, they are pricey, but they are also wonderful. And they smell so, so heavenly. And for me, none of their products are ever overly glittery or anything like that. Everything just looks super, super natural. Like, look at that glow already. I love it. Of course, bring it down a little bit into the neck. And now for kind of highlight bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my Clé de Peau Luminizing Face Enhancer in 105 Shimmering Orb. Love this. You can use this as a bronzer. I kind of like to top off my bronzers with this one because it gives the most stunning kind of natural glow. Like, just look at that glow. I love it. It's very, very beautiful. This one also comes in a couple different colors, but this one that's kind of bronzy is my favorite. I also do use this as eyeshadow as well, because I can just dip into the like specific colors and use it as eyeshadow, which is perfect if I don't feel like packing a whole lot of stuff. So that is the complexion so far. I feel like this side has more bronzer, or maybe it's just the lighting. Now before mascara, I am actually going to go in with a little bit of my Caudalie Beauty Elixir just to help everything blend in. The best. My favorite thing ever. Another discovery from last summer, which I had a mini sample size. I think I might have gotten it with like my Sephora points. I'm not sure. Used it entirely and then I bought the full size. But this is the Ilia Fullest Volumizing Mascara. I absolutely love it. It is also super, super easy to take off at the end of the day, which for me, if a mascara is a pain in the butt to take off, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't really feel like fighting and scrubbing my eyes to take off my mascara. The easier a mascara to take off, the more likely I'll be to like it and love it. So this one is one of my favorites. Just very, very natural. And again, if you do more coats, you can get it to be a bit more dramatic as well. Look at that. So good. And it just looks very, very natural, which I love. And of course, Glossier Boy Brow for my eyebrows. I finally repurchased a new bottle because my old one was so dried out. It was like not an ounce of product in there whatsoever. I really wish they made bigger bottles of this so it would last a bit longer, but it's okay. Although now Glossier is available in Sephora after years and years and years. Unfortunately, they have reformulated their Balm.com, which if you've been around this channel for some time, you will know that The Glossierbomb.com is my favorite lip balm of all time, at least the original, the no scented flavor, whatever one. The scented ones are fine, but I always found that the original one was the best. And they've reformulated, they made it vegan, which is cool if that's something that people are looking for. But I just feel like it's not the same. It's really not. It doesn't stay on my lips like it used to. It's not as hydrating. I just feel like I put it on and within 5 minutes, it's gone. So I'm still grieving the loss of the Glossierbomb.com. I feel like they just should have made like a vegan option. So if you're someone who shops vegan, you can have that option. But if you're someone who just wants like the OG, really great functioning product, you can still buy that one. I feel torn about stuff like that. Anyways, I'm gonna top it off with my Tarte Tarte Shape Tape Stay Spray. This one's actually really good. This is my second bottle of this. The first bottle was actually sent to me by Tarte. I fell in love with it and purchased my own bottle. I feel like they've updated the packaging because my old bottle didn't look like this, but anyways, it's really, really good. And it's got a lovely mist on it as well. And if you watch my vlogs, you will not be surprised by what I'm going to use for my lips. But this is the DIOR lip gloss. This is actually called the Lip Maximizer. So it is sort of like a lip plumper in the shade 012. I just love this color. It is literally like a better version of my lips. It is so, so stunning. And I will say I'm not a lip plumper person because I don't really enjoy the feeling of lip plumpers. This one is tolerable. It really just feels a little bit cold on the lips. Nothing crazy. It also doesn't do a whole lot of lip plumping, which I like. I don't really want my lips to be like. But anyways, look at that color. It's beautiful. I will link it down below. I also have this one and a couple other colors. I don't have any of them with me right now. But really, I think any color of this is amazing, and it's stunning. I love it. I'm a junkie for highlights, so I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty one in the shade Exhilarate and just put it on my nose because I love a nose highlight. I just feel like it completes the look. I don't know. Maybe not, but I feel like it does. All right, that is the complete makeup look. This is going to be my spring summer makeup. It really doesn't take a long time and it just feels really, really natural. I just want my skin to be able to breathe, and I want to focus more on my skincare rather than my makeup. So I just want something that is gonna feel like my skin but better, and these products are truly amazing. I will say kudos to Jones Road for making products that look like skin and kind of like mesh with your skin instead of sitting on top of them. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for Jones Road. Anyways, let me know what you guys think and if you've tried any of these products. And let me know what you guys have been doing with your makeup, because I feel like with social media, makeup trends are constantly changing and I feel like I'm still stuck in my, you know, skin-like makeup, but let me know. Anyways, I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe because I would love to have you guys join the family. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah.